What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video where I want to talk to you about the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. Historically, the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship has been the biggest event in kayak fishing each year, and this year we changed the format up a little bit. Now, I got to be honest with you and tell you that that was met with mixed emotions. A lot of folks that qualified felt like it kind of cheapened the event a little bit, and for folks that couldn't qualify or didn't have access to qualifying events, they're really stoked about the opportunity. So we're about 10 days away from the early registration deadline. So I just wanted to do this video to let the folks out there know that we're interested in entering this event, that maybe haven't fished it in the past, that registration is open until September 30th. I'll put a link in the description box. And if you've previously qualified for the National Championship and fished it, I'm gonna do you guys a favor, because you're right. The ones that have fished it in the past, that have supported it in the past, are part of kayak fishing history. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put up a $2,500 bonus for the highest placing angler that has previously fished in the National Championship, previously qualified and fished in it through the old method. You know, a little bit of background on why we got rid of the qualification process was because it was an administrative nightmare. A lot of the clubs didn't have the personnel or the bandwidth to manage it. We didn't have the personnel and bandwidth to go out there and try to look at all these individual events. So anglers were always confused as to whether or not they were qualified. I'll be straight with you. There were weeks that I would get 150, 200 texts. Hey man, am I qualified? So then I would have to text that group, hey, did this person qualify? They would text me back. I'm not sure, let me look it up. And by the time it was all said and done, again, it was just an administrative nightmare for myself, for my staff at KBF, and it was just overwhelming. And so what I've tried to do is get some balance both in my life and the life of the folks that work for KBF. So it's not 7 days a week, you know, 24 hours a day that we just are dealing with something. And so when I really looked at it, it just made sense to open the National Championship up to everyone. We established an Ambassador Series Championship to give back to our ambassador clubs, but I want to go one step further and offer that $2,500 bonus to the highest placing angler, whether you win or not, who has fished in the previous Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. Now, you might be watching this and going, what the heck is the National Championship and how do you qualify now? The way you qualify now is really simple. You simply enter any catch, photo, release tournament and enter a fish that gets accepted. That's it. It's real simple. We just need to know that you know how to measure the fish, take the photo, you've got the right measuring board, you know how to use the identifier and place it in the photo. Don't put your hand in the wrong place. So you end up at that event where a whole bunch of money is up for grabs, and then you make that mistake there. So that was always the purpose of the qualification. A really good way to qualify, if you haven't done so yet, is just enter the Catch 22 Challenge. That's open registration going on at any given time. Go out, catch a fish on your local lake, take a picture of it, upload it. When it gets accepted, bam, you're in. But I want to talk about the National Championship real quick. Right now, we're sitting at about $75,000 in guaranteed prize cash and prizes. Historically, we're somewhere between $275,000 and a little under $400,000. Now, that $400,000 number was a little bit crazy. That was the year that we had the $100,000 guarantee. That was the year we had 751 anglers. So traditionally, it's more somewhere in that $275,000 to $325,000 range. But again, that's a really big cash and prizes purse and opportunity. Folks like Yeti step up big time. Yak Attack steps up big time. Dakota Lithium steps up big time. And so September 30th is the deadline to get your free National Championship t-shirt and to get in for the $300 entry fee. After the 30th, it goes up to $400 and there's no opportunity to get the free National Championship t-shirt. We've just got to get the order in a lot earlier this year because of supply, you know, chain constraints and things like that. But I just wanted to share with you guys that we've got some huge video shoots coming up. My son Austin is coming. He's actually on his way down from Nashville right now. We're going to bang out a whole bunch of fall content, where to find them, how to find them, why they're there, and what to catch them on. And then we're going to do individual videos breaking down the use of each of those products by using them similar to what I did with that popper video recently. If you haven't seen that video yet, go watch it because it was really a banger. It was a good time to make. I actually went out with that popper a couple days ago in the morning from the bank right here at Ditto Landing and caught him in the marina. And so the popper bite is about to go down. The shad are starting to school up. Again, I'll talk about that in those videos. Those videos are coming. But for right now, I just wanted to share with you guys the opportunity to fish in kayak bass fishing's biggest event. It's a good opportunity to bring the community together. This year it's in Paris, Tennessee, one of the coolest fishing towns on Kentucky Lake, one of the biggest lakes, Kentucky Lake and Barkley. And we've expanded the boundaries this year from dam to dam. So I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible in Paris, Tennessee at the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. Y'all stay tuned for some more awesome videos coming very soon, and I'll see y'all in the next video.